age of abundance in gaming, finding a game that stands out from the rest is truly like finding a needle in the haystack. It's tiring and can make one jaded if they're not careful. Cult of the Lamb is a breath of fresh air in the midst of all the chaos and games that are too similar and lack creative individuality. You form your own cult, create meaning for the week, and find your own purpose along the way. What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to my channel. In today's review, I'm going to be diving into Cult of the Lamb. The game was so adorable. It was so relaxing. So odd for a game that is about creating a cult that is relaxing, which, by the way, I named my cult the Coffee Cult. We're cute, we're adorable, and dangerous because we are highly caffeinated. Cult of the Lamb released on August 11th, 2022, and is by far one of the most underrated games that has come out recently. Well, that and Death's Door. It's interactive, time-sensitive, and one of the most relaxing games I've played since Animal Crossing's New Horizon. I never thought a game about building a cult and false prophets would be relaxing, but here we are. It's adorable in almost a sinister way and creates an intrigue that I haven't seen in a while. Finding cult members across a series of biomes, fighting other cultists to assert your lammy dominance, and crafting to make your hell a home make this game oddly comforting to play. I would sit in my bed for just an hour before I would go to sleep and just play this game, relax, chill, just really be one with the coffee cult. In all seriousness, it really is so relaxing. You can spend so much time on this game and not even realize it. The formula in Cult of the Lamb make the gameplay incredibly fun, rewarding, and just enough of a challenge, hooking the player in and creating a soup that balances relaxing gameplay, an interesting story, and a crafting system that holds merit in how the game unfolds with perks that enhance your cult and the progression of both the gameplay and the story. Building your cults throughout the game is really fun and immersive to do so. With all these perks available, you go through the game. Some are, albeit very strange, but that's the whole point, is to make fun of and poke fun at cults. We all know that cults are not a good thing, so pointing out their real-life manipulation through comedy and well-placed names for historical text, it works out really well. The concept of creating a game around a cute cult is daring, and it's exactly what we need in the gaming industry. Games that aren't afraid to go there so players have fun but are also educated. Frambo did this a few years ago with how unafraid it was in its appetites. To see games become daring, to see games do something that is out of the cultural norm in the gaming industry, I really vibe with, and I really and truly am so grateful for, because when you have those creative stories daring to do something outside of the mold just because they see that there is a niche that needs to be filled, that's what I really respect. The word cult was first used back in the 17th century to denote worship. Later, it was more used to refer to a specific branch of religion. Now, unlike most games where we know the premise, themes, and/or motifs used to drive the game and its concepts aren't real, like zombies, we know zombies aren't real, cults do very much exist and are the cause of a lot of strife and psychological pain and torment. Make no mistake, just because this game looks cute and is full of whimsy and satire, I would not recommend this game for children. It's still a game about cults. Regardless of how it presents itself, there are still topics discussed in this game that need a base understanding of cults and their manipulation tactics. There's sacrifice, there's scare tactics, manipulation through imprisonment. If you don't agree with how things are done, then, well, you're deemed as a dissenter and have to be imprisoned or re-educated of the cult and how they can, quote-unquote, help you. The reality of cults, they are a very sinister thing. They turn an individual into a sheep, hence the name Cult of the Lamb. It's also a biblical reference as well. A flock is used as a religious term to describe a group/following in a religious setting. So yes, this game is fun, it's relaxing, but let us not forget the real world inspirations and where these ideas come from. I don't want anyone getting irritated with me about me basically saying I would not recommend this game for kids. When we look at the themes and we look at the motifs of this game, just because it is colorful, it's fun, it's cute, it's sarcastic, it's funny, does not necessarily mean that it's okay for kids. I mean, would I recommend Doki Doki Literature Club for kids? Absolutely not. Such a mentally mature game that Doki Doki Literature Club, it's such an incredible game, but it has so many dark topics. Same with Cult of the Lamb. There are a lot of dark topics hidden behind the guise of cute and adorable. I feel like it would be very irresponsible of me and unethical of me to recommend this game to children when it's talking about real world topics. Like I said before, zombies are not real. You know, vampires, like all the imaginary creatures that a lot of games are based off of, they're not based in reality, right? They're not based in reality, so I don't have as much of a problem recommending those games while supervised. You know, I have less of a problem recommending them. But when it's based in reality, that's when we have to tread lightly and understand what we're exposing people to. This game was a unique experience and a testament to how truly creative and genius minds worked to make a game cute, spooky, fun, and relaxing. Cult of the Lamb takes a real-world issue and turns it into a lighthearted caricature for us to all look at and think on. But you guys, that was it for today's review. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got something out of it. You know, I always like to educate you guys. I always like to bring a serious tone, if you will, to some of my conversations. While the game might be lighthearted, there is a lot of serious stuff to talk on. If you like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below. I make videos every day here on YouTube. May you find your worth in the waking world, dear hunter. Stay casually nerdy, and I will see you all in the next video. Mbasa.